Hey everybody. First of all, happy Thanksgiving 2 days late. Uh, but I was at my grandparents' house for Thanksgiving, and I got really bored in the middle of the night when everybody was asleep. So I made a comparison video of this MacBook to my grandparents' iBook G4. So yeah, here it is. Okay, so here are the two computers that I'm going to be comparing today. The MacBook and an iBook G4. The first thing that I want to point out is the size. It's ridiculous how big the G4 is compared to the MacBook. Now, if you look this way, it's just unbelievable how big the G4 is. And then thickness too. The G4 is way thicker than the MacBook. And looking at it this way, it's huge compared to the MacBook. The other thing that I want to point out about the body, the main points are this has the magnet to open it up, and this one has the button, so you have to push that to have it open up. Now, the next thing I want to point out are the ports on the sides of the computers. This video is probably going to be pretty choppy, so I'll edit it down later. Now on here you have MagSafe, Ethernet. I'm not quite sure. It's a display port. I don't know what it is though. Firewire 400, USB, audio out, audio in, Kensington lock. But here, the Kensington lock is there. Then this is an Ethernet. No, that's the Ethernet port. This is a phone port. I don't know what those are called. And then a Firewire 400, USB. That again is some display port. I'm not 100% sure. And that is audio out. No, yeah, audio out. And the G4 just has vents all over the place. There's one here, on the back. There's the giant vent there, and it's actually got an opening here, which on the MacBook, there's no opening. It's just one big hunk of plastic. And then there's a grill here, and a grill here for the speakers. On the other side, there is the super drive. And on the G4, there's the super drive, and then the power adapter. So I thought it was a little weird that they switched the power adapter to the left side instead of the right side of the computer. The next thing I'm going to show is boot speeds. So I'm going to turn off the camera, set that up, and then come back. So I figured because I have them open before I'm going to do the boot speeds, I would show you the interiors of both computers. The first thing that really struck me was how small this trackpad is compared to the MacBook. This trackpad is so much bigger than this. And then the mouse button here is way larger than this one. This one's longer, or wider, but this one, it's really, really fat. And the keyboard, this has keys on it that are closer to the PowerBook and MacBook Pros. And this one has the MacBook Air type keyboards where they're separated out. and here they're right next to each other. There's the speaker grills here and there, which are on the back side of the MacBook. And there's a lot of space in here that, I don't know, it's not over here as much, which, I don't know, I like that this is smaller. So yeah, I'll do the boot speed. Oh yeah, and the screens. That one on the iBook, it's not a widescreen, which I didn't know that Mac ever made computers that weren't widescreens. I guess MacBooks and MacBook Pros were the first widescreen Macs. So yeah, I'll do boot speeds. I'm not quite sure about the specs, so I will check that out and then put it in the sidebar in the description. So here we go. And I don't have a stopwatch, so I can't time how long it actually takes, but you'll see it, so it doesn't really matter. The screen came up so much faster here, and the hard drives, you could hear it start before the iBook. Now the screen still, it just turned on. The iBook is considerably louder. Desktop has come up on this one. And the dock and everything comes up. This one's done. Now this just started. Now I'll figure out time-wise and then put it right now. Right there, that's the time difference. In the About This Mac section, this is a you can't really read that. Okay, you can't read it, so I'll read it to you. This is a 1.42 gigahertz PowerPC G4 with a 512 megabytes of built-in memory. And on the MacBook, it is, can't read that either, a 1.83 gigahertz Intel Core Duo with 512 megabytes of SD RAM, and obviously this MacBook blew the G4 out of the water.